Hello coders, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect our Spring Boot project with PostgreSQL server. In previous Spring Boot tutorial video, I have explained about how to create a Spring Boot backend project and how we can connect the MySQL database server in our Spring Boot project. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you instead of MySQL database, I'm going to use PostgreSQL database. Okay, so what are the changes we need to do by converting your project from MySQL server into PostgreSQL? How do we connect? So I'm going to show you in this video. So this is my project placement service. So in this project, I have a main package which is com.tamil.placement service. So inside this, we have a classes like placement, entity class, and config class for connecting with the front end, and the controller class. It helps to interact with the user, and repository interface, and service class, and the main program. So these are all the things present in this Spring Boot project, which is already learned in the last video of Spring Boot tutorial. So now I'm going to explore it, the application.properties, which is present in the resources folder. So in this in this file contains the database connectivity settings. Okay, so for this project, I have connected the database for MySQL. Okay, so the first thing is datasource.url. So in the datasource.url, I have given jdbc colon mysql colon localhost 3306, and the database name I'm given. So like this, I need to change it to the PostgreSQL. For that, we need to create a database in PostgreSQL server. So before going to do this, you need to install the PostgreSQL server, and in the installation time, you need to give give the specific password for the PostgreSQL server. So after installing your PostgreSQL server, you can simply navigate pgadmin. Okay, pgadmin 4. So it's going to start. So it's taking a time normally. So this is the interface for PostgreSQL admin. So this is the server. Inside the server, I have created multiple connections. Connections are very easy, but by default connection is PostgreSQL. You will get. So you can create your own connection also. Now I'm going to use that default PostgreSQL connection. So in that you can, when you entering inside that connection, you need to give your password. So I'm given my password. So this password, when you installing the PostgreSQL server in your machine, you need to give. Okay, so that same password you need to give whenever you open the PostgreSQL server for creating, working with the database. And these are all the database which I already have. Okay, so now I'm going to create a database for the placement service module. So right click the database, and go to create and select the database and give the database name, which is placement DB or placement service, whatever. And the username is Postgres. You don't change this and click on save. So the database was generated, placement DB. And now once you created a database, come back to the Eclipse and here you need to do the updates. So first you need to change the URL of data source. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do now, I already have a code for PostgreSQL. So instead of MySQL, you can copy this. I will give you in the description. So I can copy this jdbc MySQL colon localhost 3306. Instead of that, I am going to paste it for, I'm going to paste the jdbc colon PostgreSQL colon localhost 5432 is the port number. Okay, and then you need to give a username for PostgreSQL, which is Postgres. Okay, so here the MySQL is root. So instead of that, I'm going to change it, and password remains same. Okay, password remains same. I'm given, and you need to give a driver class. So for the MySQL, we are using com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. So for the PostgreSQL, this is the driver. You need to paste it org.postgresql.Driver. Instead of that, I change it. And next, for the Hibernate.dialect, I copied this whole line and this last DLL-auto line also I have copied. And you can copy that Hibernate command and including server.port number. We don't want that. And now paste it. Now I updated. So these are all the codes you need to focus. So first one is datasource.url and second one is datasource.username and third one is password and fourth one is driver class name and fifth one is properties.hibernate and last one is hibernate.dialect-auto, which is update. So these are the things we need to do. After changing these changes, you can go to the main program and click on inside the main program and right click it and go to run as and click on Spring Boot app. That's it. And every time whenever you copy and paste, whenever you create a project, you can after completing the project, you can close the project and open it again. Or else I'm going to copy this entire things and simply I'm changing the database name. So the database name is placement DB. That's it. Again, I'm running this. Okay. So now we can close the project and open it again. So, okay. So the main thing is we missed the dependency of the PostgreSQL. So that is the error I got. Error creating bean with the name, entity, class, path, resource, which means the PostgreSQL tool is not present in this project. So if you want to change the dependency, then go to the pom.xml file and go to the dependencies tag. So in this tag we have a MySQL connector J file. So you can simply remove this dependency and here we need to add the PostgreSQL dependency, which I already have it. In the previous project I already have, or else no worries, you can go to the browser. You can go to the browser and you can type mvn repository and go to the first link, and here you can type PostgreSQL driver and select the first one, PostgreSQL JDBC driver, and see the version, any version you can choose, and down in the here you can copy this. I need a connector, so I'm going to type again PostgreSQL connector. We'll try. Okay, for that also it is coming the same. So you can use this PostgreSQL JDBC driver. This is fine. And go to select any version and select the Maven, which is our project type. So you can copy this dependency and come back to your Eclipse and add it into your dependencies tag inside and save it, so the packages can be downloading now. That's it. We have done, and now I'm running the project. Wait a minute. Yes, I got the packages. Now I'm running the project again. Go to your main program and run. Now we can check. Yes, I got the output. The project started successfully, which means the database was connected successfully and the table also created. So table was automatically created by the entity class. So here I'm given entity classes placement. So go back to the database pg admin, and there you can right click the database placement db and select the query tool. Here you can able to give the query. So there I can type. The query is select a start from placement. P is a capital letter. Placement is a table name, which is automatically created by the Spring Boot project. See, the table is successfully created. Okay, and also you can check with connecting this project into the Postman API whether it is work properly or not. So I open Postman API. So here, before running the Postman API, go to the controller class and check the URL for the inserting the data, which is placement. That is the URL. So you can remove it. This all things are I already teached you in the previous video. Okay, so you can get the things in the last video. Okay, after watching the last video, you can come back to this video. It will be easy to understand. So here I'm given the URL, which is placement, and method is post, and you need to give the JSON type values, columns and column names and value. So refer this. Okay. So ID, company name, drive date, location, position, salary package. And also once again you can go to the Eclipse and check the names. Yes. So first ID we don't worry. Okay. ID was automatically creating. So first I'm mentioning the company name. Company. Company name is TCS. And the next one is drive date. Drive date also string, so no worries. Drive date. I'm mentioning 22 7 2024. And the next one is position. Position is Java developer. And the next one is salary package 10 LPA. Salary. You can refer the entity class also as well. Package. That's it. Yes. So for the columns, one column after another column between, you need to mention the comma. Okay. And click on next. So the data can be inserted, but null location got a null. Okay. So also you can check in the database. Again, I'm running the same command. Now I got the data, but location is null. So I need to update this. So for updating, you can select the put mapping and you can mention the location also. And the location is Chennai. Now I'm sending, I think I done some mistakes in method allowed, trace put. Okay, for the put, you need to mention the ID, okay, near to the URL. So I mentioned the record ID is 1. Now that location was updated. Let's go back and run again in the database. Yes, the data can be updated. That's it. So this is how to connect with PostgreSQL. Okay, instead of MySQL, you can connect with your project into PostgreSQL server. I hope this video is easy to crack the project. Okay, so thank you everyone. See you in the next session. Bye.